Okay, I think that's all. Any questions before we start? Concerns, requests? Just yokes? Okay. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. So if you're already there, you might just stay where you're at. If you want to make some little adjustments to be more comfortable, then please feel free. Maybe you want to move a little bit or stretch your physical body a little bit just to begin with. And then whenever you're ready, find your seated meditation, find stillness. So close your eyes, intentionally place your hands maybe on your lap, maybe one hand to your heart space, one hand to your belly, or maybe hands to your heart, whatever feels most resonant for you. And with your eyes closed, see if you can start to look inside. So think of using your mind's eye to just do a little scan of your body. So notice what's there, what's present for you this morning. Notice physical sensations, emotions, energies that are moving through you. Notice the rise and fall of your breath. So see if you can just allow whatever is inside of you to have space inside of you. Not trying to fix or change or control, but just allowing and just observing. So even your thoughts, we're not trying to make them go away. It's really impossible. So let your thoughts come and let them go, and you just watch them rather than interacting, rather than spinning off with them. So this is your Tuesday morning seated meditation. Just be with yourself. Just notice what's there. Next time you inhale, very intentionally fill up as big as you can with breath. Take a moment to pause in fullness and feel this breath inside your body. When you're ready, open mouth, sigh, let it go, breathe out. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. Maybe you sit up a little taller, so feel more length through your spine. Draw up through the crown of your head, broaden through your shoulders, your collarbones, hold in that fullness. When you're ready, big sigh, let it go. One more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning long. Feel this breath, this prana, this life force move into all the little spaces inside of you. And if there's any heaviness, any stress, anxiety you're holding, imagine that you can just breathe it out. So when you're ready, that big sigh and let it go. Good. Seal your lips now and begin to cultivate ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose by way of the back of your throat. So start to create that whisper noise with your breath. The inhale is like you're taking a really deep, slow motion gas. The exhale is like you're fogging up a window with your lips gently sealed over the breath. So take a moment to drop into this deep, intentional, diaphragmatic breath. Stay here for as long as you'd like. Again, just your Tuesday morning seated meditation. Take your time. Whenever you are ready to start moving, maybe you start from your seat. So if you want to reach your arms up, if you want to twist, go for it. Eventually, we will come forward to hands and knees and start to explore movement from there. So absolutely no rush. Whenever you are ready, tabletop position. Keep your breath moving and flowing. Maybe you start with some cat-cows. Maybe you take some circles with your hips. Come forward towards cobra, up dog, sit back into a child's pose. So those are all just options. There's no right or wrong. So go wherever you would like to go. Whatever your body is calling for, feel into that. Personally, I love keeping my eyes closed. It allows me to get out of my mind a little bit more and drop deeper into my physical body. So this class or this practice, it's not about thinking our way through. We think our way through almost everything in our lives. So allow yourself to just feel from the inside. This is a practice of your felt senses, your felt experience, tuning into all of that. Very nice, you guys. I'd say take about 3 to 5 more rounds of breath, just exploring here on your own. And then eventually downward facing dog is where we will meet up. So start your transition when you are ready, and you can transition however you'd like. You can take a vinyasa if you want. You can take a hovering tabletop, so your knees are hovering above the ground as you push the ground away. And then slowly lift your hips up and back. Good. Once you're in down dog, do the same thing. Keep exploring, keep breathing, maybe moving around a little bit, moving your hips from side to side, pedaling out your heels, bending your knees a lot. Maybe you come forward to plank, press back to down dog a couple times. Perhaps you even lift one leg up and then the other. So just feel into your body in your downward facing dog today. Notice what feels good, what feels strong, what feels open, and then what might feel stiff, sore, tender. Nice poses, you guys. In your down dog, try to find a connection to center, so it'll be so much easier to hold yourself here if you can find that connection, rather than feeling like all the weight is coming down into your hands and your wrists. Spread your fingers wide and actively push the ground away. Imagine you're taking energy from the earth, moving it up through your arms and your side bodies. See if you can feel that connection to your center, like there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button, pulling up, tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So find that lift. Very nice, you guys. Beautiful poses. Take one more great big inhale into your downward facing dog. And then as you exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, step, tiptoe, or however you want to get there, forward fold. Take a pause once you've arrived and just be in your fold. Very nice, you guys. Good awareness. So you can stick with a regular forward fold. Just let your fingertips touch the ground or move towards the ground. If you want, you can grab opposite elbows, take a ragdoll. You can also bring hands behind your head, interlace your fingers at the base of your skull, give the back of your neck some traction. So try to keep your weight just slightly forward in your feet, more so in your toes and the balls of your feet. Maybe you've got big bend in your knees, that's fine. Lift your butt, lift your sit bones as high as you can. Even here, you feel that invisible rope pulling straight up towards the ceiling. It's attached to your belly button, so feel that connection to center. Neck is relaxed, head is heavy, you can sway, you can bob. Breathe into your back body, and even try or imagine, visualize, you can breathe down the backs of your legs. Soften through your face, unclench your jaw, take one more great big breath. Next time you inhale, halfway lift position. So stick your butt out behind you, reach the top of your head forward, back of your neck is really long, so gaze down. Exhale, bow, and fold. Do that once more, halfway lift. So crown of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back, broaden through your sit bones. Exhale, fold, and bow. Now from the press of your feet, come through your halfway lift, rise all the way to stand. Inhale, arms to the sky, big full body stretch. Hands to your heart, exhale. Good job, friends. Move with your breath. Inhale, high mountain, stretch it out. Swan dive down as you exhale. So heart leads, hinge at your hips, stick your butt out all the way down into your fold. Nice, Christine. As you inhale, bite your spinal extension, Ardha Uttanasana, lots of length. Exhale, bow, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine. Press into your feet, lead with your heart, rise up. Inhale, arms reach up, maybe you even gaze up. Cam, hands to heart center as you exhale. One more round, just like that. Move with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Swan dive with your exhale slowly. So traction out your spine. Try not to rush to the next pose. Feel the transitions as well. Inhale, grow into your halfway lift. Lots of length. Breathe into it and feel into it. Exhale, bow and fold. Press into your feet. Lead with your heart. Rise. Inhale, arms to the sky. Try to touch the ceiling with your fingertips. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, arms to the sky. And then yin yang side body stretch. So right arm goes under, left arm goes over. Reach towards opposite sides of the room. So your hips are moving towards the windows. Your right fingertips are reaching for the windows. And then your left fingertips are reaching towards the opposite wall. Yes, very good. So it's like somebody's holding onto both of your wrists and pulling them in opposite directions. Take one more full round of breath. Nice job. Inhale, come back to center. Both arms reach up, stretch. Other side as you exhale. So think up and over. Left arm under, right arm over. More weight in your right foot. Hips move over towards the right side of the room. And then reach your right fingertips towards the windows like you're trying to touch them. Yes, breathe into your right side, rib cage, waistline, soften through your face. Nice work. Take one more round, stretch. Inhale, back to center, both arms to the sky. And then exhale, let's get into our shoulders, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades squeeze your spine. And if you want more, press your palms together. Try not to lock out your elbows as you reach your hands back away from your body. Might be just a little tiny bit, or it might be a lot. Feel your shoulders rolling back and down. If you would like, add a back bend. So heart lifts up as your knuckles reach down. Hug in with your inner thighs like you're squeezing a block. Gently press your hips forward. Take one more huge inhale. Keep your hands clasped. Exhale, hinge at your hips all the way down. Forward fold with your fingers interlaced. About 2 or 3 rounds of breath here. So I think it's easier, at least for me, if my feet are a little bit wider than my hips. And then I bend my knees quite a bit. You can still get a really nice stretch in the backs of your legs, even with your knees bent. See if you can lift your butt higher. And lift your knuckles higher. Start to even reach your knuckles forward if it's available to you. Relax your neck, soften your face. Good. Nice, Celeste. Take one more big inhale. Feel that stretch in the front of your shoulders. Exhale, hands to your low back. Then release your clasp. Let your arms hang down for a moment. You might even give them a little shake out. Shake your head yes or no. Next inhalation, find your spinal extension, halfway lift, realign. Exhale, fold. This time, go ahead and plant your hands, step your feet to the back of your yoga mat, plank position. So spread your fingers wide and actively push the ground away. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, that invisible rope pulls up on your belly button, tugs back, downward facing dog. So lift your hips, press them back. Your hands and your feet don't even need to move. Inhale, rock forward once again to your high plank. So see if you can come way forward onto your tippy toes. Keep pushing the ground away. Exhale, lift your hips, press them back, downward facing dog. Adding a push-up this time. Inhale, rock forward, high plank. You can come to your knees if you'd like to modify. Exhale, lower just halfway. Try not to let your shoulders roll forward. Don't let your belly drop. Inhale, push back up, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Lift your hips, stretch it out. One more round like that. Inhale, high plank position. Come to your knees if you want. Exhale, halfway down. Strong arms, strong belly, even strong legs if your knees are lifted. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press back, down dog. Good work. Inhale, come forward. High plank one more time. This time, as slow as you can go all the way down to your belly. Good. Nice, Hannah. Spider-Man cobra. So bring your hands out really wide. Lift to your fingertips. Elbows face the sky. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Press through your pelvis. Tone your low belly. Take a twist to your right side as you exhale. Let your left shoulder kind of dip towards the ground. Beautiful. Inhale back through center. Press into your fingertips. Tone your belly. Lift your heart. Other side, twist. Exhale. So all the way to empty. Then inhale brings you back to center. One more time each way. Nice, Jen. Move with your breath. Move at your pace. Slowly and intentionally. Feel into your shoulders, spine, front body, side bodies. Beautiful. Eventually an inhale will bring you back to center. You can hold there for an extra breath or two if you'd like. Downward facing dog, however you want to get there when you are ready. Slow, spacious breaths. Intentional Ujjayi breath. About 5 rounds in your down dog. So feel free to bring in some movement, some exploration. Feel free to just be still, maybe make those teeny tiny micro adjustments from the inside. Maybe you want to turn it into a turbo dog for a little more strength work. All you would do is bend your elbows and then really squeeze them in towards each other. So it's like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are just hovering above the ground. Awesome, Eileen. Keep lifting your sit bones. Feel that connection to your center. Feel your big, deep breaths expanding and contracting within you. Beautiful, you guys. Nice, Mikkel. Take one more big inhale. See if you can lift your hips just a little bit higher, lengthen a little more. Exhale, look to the top of your mat. Step or float, forward fold. Once you have arrived, lift halfway, spine parallel to the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, bow, fold. Big deep breaths. Rise up. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, inhale, take your arms to the sky. And then we're gonna take a curtsy squat. Step your left foot off the right side of your yoga mat. And then bring your hands to your heart as you bend your knees and get low in your legs. So it's kind of like you're in a lunge, but a diagonal lunge. Left toes off the right side of your mat, get low. Try to keep your hips square just like you would in a lunge. So right hip pulls back, left hip pulls forward. Take some little pulses up and down. Keep a little tone in your belly. Lengthen through your spine and then stay low. So just about an inch or two of movement. Feel that heat start to build in your legs. Breathe into it. Good. As low as you can go. Hold for one more round of breath. Inhale, high mountain, arms to the sky. Stretch it out. And then as you exhale, opposite side. So take your right foot off the left side of your mat. Tiptoes to the ground, hands to heart. Get low. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Hips are nice and square, spine is nice and long. So rather than looking down at the ground and hinging at your hips, tone your belly, lengthen your low spine. Crown of your head draws up. Take your little pulses. Just a couple inches of movement, not a lot. Let the heat build in your legs and send your breath into it. Good. Nice, Leah. As low as you can go. One more round. Soften through your face. Inhale, high mountain, arms to the sky. Baby back bend as you exhale. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Curl open. Tone your low belly, navel to spine. Inhale, re-extend, realign. As you exhale, swan dive down. Traction out of your spine all the way down into your fold. Halfway lift with your inhale. Nice, Celeste. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa your way. So you can add a couple push-ups. You can take it on your knees, substitute cat-cow. Skip it all together if you'd rather. Downward facing dog is where we will meet up. Reconnect to your breath. Slow, steady, spacious, powerful. All right, from your down dog, next inhalation, take your right leg to the sky. So for this one, hips are square. I do not care how high your right leg goes, but see if you can get it straight, strong, powerful. So press up and back with your right foot as you press forward and down through your hands, through your fingertips. Awesome, Jen. Up through your belly button. That invisible rope is still pulling up, tugging back. And then breathe. Send your breath all the way up into your right tiptoes. Take one more great big huge inhale. Keep pushing the ground away. Exhale, right knee to your nose. So curl in, round your spine, shoulders over wrists on your back, tippy toes. And then as you exhale, so stay for an in-breath. As you exhale, step through. Good job. Take a moment and just kind of move around through your legs. Stretch in your own way. So back knee can come down, front leg can work towards straight. Maybe your front hip wants to open. Just feeling around through your legs, your hips, your hamstrings. Good, nice, you guys. And then when you're ready, next couple rounds, crescent lunge, rise up. Good, so take your time to settle in and find stability through your legs. Front knee over front ankle, high on the ball of your back foot. Try to make sure your back toes and your back hip face directly forward. So for some reason, it feels a little less scary for people if they're like kind of keeping their back heel close to the ground. See if you can get brave. Back heel is lifted, and then front hip pulls back hip pulls forward. So you're really steady, you're really sturdy through your legs. It's your strong foundation. Find that tone through your belly, that navel to spine connection. So draw your belly button in and up. And then as you do that, see if you can feel your heart lift even higher. Reach up through your fingertips, maybe even gaze up. Beautiful poses, you guys. So for this moment, just feel, what does it feel like to be in crescent lunge, to breathe in crescent lunge right here, right now in your body. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your front thigh and kind of lean forward. So think of a diagonal line from the top of your head back to your left heel. Pull your belly button in and up, so back towards your spine. It's almost like you're trying to round just your low back. Now from here, start to press more firmly into your front foot. Start to lean forward, let your back foot float off the ground. Warrior 3 variation. So your hips are still square, nice Hannah. Bend your standing leg as much as you need to. Crown of your head reaches forward, your left foot presses back. Stay where you're at, or option to add some arms. So maybe one arm reaches forward, maybe both arms reach out, maybe both arms reach back. Maybe both arms go directly forward, fullest variation of your warrior 3. Take one more round. Awesome job, land back in crescent lunge softly. So left toe step back, arms to the sky, breathe in. Nice work, you guys. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. From here, let's take a little twist. Left hand stays down. You can use a block if you want. Right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. So legs are strong, especially your back leg. Don't lose the power in your back leg. Imagine you're trying to drag your front hip towards the back of the room, but at the same time, your front knee is hugging towards your left armpit. So feel the twist coming from your center. Breathe down into your belly, into your low back. Use your exhale to twist, twist, twist. Take one last round. Beautiful work. End of your exhale. Let it go. Unwind. Walk your hands all the way over the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Pause here for a moment. And just like you would do in Warrior 3, add some arms. So maybe arms out to the sides. Maybe arms forward. Maybe arms back. Let's see if you can hold yourself here with the strength in your legs, the strength in your core, the strength in your back body. Good. See if you can still breathe. Big, spacious breaths. One more inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, bow. Wide-legged forward fold. Take about 5 rounds anywhere you would like to go. So feel free to explore with movement or just explore with your breath inside your body. Notice, feel, observe. And just allow yourself to stay here, to stay on your mat. Whatever is going on outside these four walls for now just gets to fall away. Take a couple more rounds, slow, steady, powerful. Nice job, friends. Next time you breathe in, let's come back to that halfway lift position. This time, just keep your fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees a lot if necessary, and then walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, standing split. So left leg floats up. This time it's just like a one-legged forward fold. So your spine is not long, crown of your head towards the ground, and then think of lifting your belly button up towards the sky. Hug in with your right inner thigh. Your left leg is strong and powerful. I don't care if your hips are square or if you open your left hip, just hug in with your right inner thigh so you've got that connection to center, navel to spine. If you want to play here, if you want to explore a little bit, you're more than welcome to a couple more breaths. So handstand hops, maybe right arm behind right leg. Maybe you just practice getting lighter on your hands, finding a little more balance through your leg. Good work, friends. See if you can make your left foot active. Spread through your toes. Take one more inhale. Exhale, step your left foot down next to right at the top of your yoga mat. If your right leg needs a little shake out, go for it. Eventually, big toes touch, little gap in between your heels, tuck and curl. So tiny little potato bug ball. You can intentionally lift your heels up, or you can intentionally work your heels down. You can keep your fingertips on the ground, or you can wrap your arms around your shins. Give yourself a great big squeeze. Breathe into your back body. So see if you can feel a stretch in between your back ribs just by breathing into them. Take one more round, one more big deep breath. Next, inhale, halfway lift position. So heels down, spine long. Exhale, bow and fold. Inhale, chair pose. So bend your knees, weight in your heels. Lift your heart and reach up. You're more than welcome to modify by taking cactus arms or even prayer hands if that feels better. Try to keep your weight for now back in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes and spread them. Yeah, good. Heart lifted, belly toned. So navel to spine connection. You should be able to feel it. Take one more inhale in your chair pose. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So arms swing back. Option to float up to your tiptoes for a little balance challenge. If you float up to your tiptoes, see if you can now bend your knees even more. Keep a little lift in your heart like you're doing a baby cobra with your heart. Take one more round. Nice, Eileen. You might stay on your tiptoes. Inhale, high mountain, as tall as you can grow. Exhale, maybe stay on your tiptoes. Slow swan dive down. So it's helpful to bend your knees, stick your butt out. Nice, Cam. Heels on the ground as you breathe in, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Vinyasa, however you would like. Move with your own breath at your own pace. Feel into your body. Notice what's there. So take everything in as information, as observation. We don't come to our mats to judge ourselves. We come to our mats just to be with ourselves, just to notice what's going on inside, to pay more attention. Next time you inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. So hips square. So start to feel the difference between square hips and open hips. See if you can feel the connection to your center. So your right inner thigh hugs in as you press up with your left foot. Press down through your fingertips, especially thumbs and index. See if you can find just a little more length through your side bodies by pushing down through your fingertips. See if you can find a little more length underneath your armpits. So these places we don't even pay attention to. Start to notice. Take one more inhale. Push the ground away as you exhale, knee to your nose, scoop out your belly. Stay here as you breathe in. See if you can lift higher through your waistline. Keep pushing away. And then exhale, step forward softly, low lunge. Nice work. Take a moment just to stretch your legs however you would like to. Just slow, spacious, intentional breaths. Use your breath to create space inside, space where there was not space before. Soften around those hard edges with each exhale. Next couple of rounds, crescent lunge. Nice, Hannah. So as you rise up, take a moment to really find stability. Make sure your back foot, your back toes face directly forward. Your back hip faces directly forward. Feel as if you are pulling your front hip back and your back hip forward. So you're plugging the femur bones into the sockets, really stable through your legs. So your legs are your strong foundation, and then your upper body is your own unique expression of this posture. So feel into it today. Maybe lift your gaze. Maybe lift the corners of your mouth just a tiny bit. Feel your breath as it rises and falls, expands and contracts within you. Take one more inhale, perhaps reaching just a little bit higher, growing just a little taller. As you exhale, hinge forward, bring your hands to your front thigh. So pausing here, preparing for our balance. Draw your belly button in and up, like you're trying to puff up through your low back. So that's your connection to center. You want to keep that. Lean forward, root into your front foot as your back foot floats off the ground. Gaze down, so back of your neck is long. Keep drawing navel to spine. Keep your hips square. Bend your standing leg as much as you need to. Stay where you're at or add some arms. One or both arms forward, arms out, arms back, totally up to you. Back leg strong, like you're stomping it on the back wall. Crown of your head forward. Awesome, Celeste. One more huge round of breath. Your fullest expression in this moment. Beautiful. Back to crescent lunge. Soft landing if possible. Right toe step back. Arms reach up. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands come down. Move into your twist. Right hand stays on the ground. Left arm to the sky. Open up through the left side of your heart. Keep your legs strong. So rather than the twist coming from your arms or your legs, feel it in your center. Use your core. Every exhale, that's your invitation to ring out, to twist just a little further. A couple more breaths. All the way to empty with your exhales. Twist, twist, twist. End of your next exhale, unwind. Walk your hands all the way over the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Halfway lift on an inhale. Pause for a moment and see if you can float your arms either out to the sides, back, maybe cactus, or if you want a lot of intensity, or your three arms. Arms reach straight forward, biceps frame your ears. Don't let your spine round. Yeah. Awesome, Jen. Take one more big inhale. Your expression, lengthen. Exhale, let it go, fold. Anywhere you want to take this for about 5 rounds of breath. So movement if you want, or just breathe, notice, feel, be in your body in this moment, right here, right now. What feels good, what feels really open, really strong, really aligned, and then what might feel a little out of sorts. What might feel a little off? What might feel a little sore? Again, just taking in information, observing. Take a couple more rounds. Good. If you're working somewhere, slowly begin to wrap it up. Next time you inhale, halfway lift position, fingertips on the ground, bend your knees as much as necessary. Walk your hands forward, rotate your toes forward back to your low lunge. Standing split, so right leg floats up, just like a one-legged forward fold. Crown of your head towards the ground, navel towards your spine. Hug your left inner thigh in. You can open your hips or keep them square, whatever feels more beneficial, more skillful for you. You can hop, you can play. Maybe left arm behind left leg. So wherever you are at, just feel into it, breathe into it. If you're falling in and out, perfect. Meet yourself right there. We're just practicing. It's not a performance. So I think it's good to fall. It means you're challenging yourself. Nice job, you guys. Take one more big inhale, active through your right toes. Exhale, step your right foot down to the top of your mat. If your left leg wants a little shake out, take it. And then when you're ready, big toes touch, tiny little potato bug ball gets small. So take a moment. You can wrap your arms around your legs if you want, or keep your fingertips on the ground. Breathe into your back body. We will move through that entire sequence, that entire flow a couple more times. Move slow, with control, with breath, rather than with momentum. If at any time you want to take a break, you want to move on your own, totally fine with me. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way to stand, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And here we go with our flow. Inhale, arms reach up. As you exhale, curtsy squat, left foot steps off the right side of your mat. Get low in your legs, hands to heart. Inhale, back to center, reach up, stretch. And then hands to heart, right toes off the left side of your mat. Curtsy squat, get low. Inhale, high mountain. Baby back bend this time as you exhale. So cactus your arms, curl open, make it come from your mid and your upper back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. With your exhale, dive down slowly, traction out your spine. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower. Inhale, peel your heart open, shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky, strong, powerful through your right leg. Use your core strength. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Strong through your legs. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, reach up, maybe even gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your front thigh. Lean forward a little bit, navel to spine. Prepare to balance. Inhale, float your back foot off the ground. Stay for your exhale. Option to add some arms if you would like. Good work. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. So soft landing, left toe step back, arms reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Left hand stays down, twist. Inhale your right arm to the sky, follow with your gaze. Exhale, unwind, walk your hands all the way over to the left long edge of your mat, parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in, maybe you add some arms. Exhale, bow, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky, navel to spine, all the way to empty. This time, inhale, fingertips on the ground for your halfway lift. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg floats high. You can take a hop if you want. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball, curl in, get small. Halfway lift, heels down, spine long, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. So bend your knees, weight in your heels, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Chair plane or drinking bird. Exhale, swing your arms back. Option to float to tiptoes. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. High mountain, as tall as you can grow. Balance challenge. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. Swan dive down. Forward fold. Yes, good job. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Heels on the ground. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Peel your heart open as you breathe in. Your elbow tips should point at the back wall, not out to the sides. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Inhale your left leg to the sky, three-legged. Use your core strength. Step your left foot forward softly, slowly. Good, Mikkel. Rise as you breathe in. Crescent lunge. Strong foundation in your legs. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Exhale. Hands to your front thigh. Lean forward. Prepare to balance. Navel to spine. Inhale. Back foot floats up. Crown of your head reaches forward. Stay for your exhale option to add arms. Nice work. Your inhale brings you back to crescent, soft landing if possible. Arms reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands come down. Twist. So right hand on the ground, left arm to the sky. Follow with your gaze. Gaze up, inhale. Exhale, unwind. Walk your hands over to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift, breathe in. Option for arms. Exhale, dive as deep as you can. Wide-legged forward fold, empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground this time. As you exhale, spider crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward. Standing splits, breathe in, float your right leg high, take a hop if you want. Tiny little potato bug ball, exhale, step down, get small. Halfway lift, inhale, spine long, heels on the ground. Beautiful, exhale, fold. Root through your feet. Rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch, reach, gaze up. Hands to heart, exhale. One more time through. Inhale, arms reach up. It's our moving meditation now. Curtsy squat, left foot steps right. Exhale, get low. Inhale, high mountain, stretch, lengthen. Other side, hands to heart, right foot steps left, hips stay square. Inhale, back to center. Now work your back bend with your exhale. Cactus your arms, curl open. Navel to spine to protect your low back. Inhale, re-extend, realign. Swan dive with your exhale. Slowly take it all the way down. Nice work. Halfway lift position. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going. Chaturanga, lower down. Beautiful. Lift your heart. Inhale. Lift your hips. Exhale. All right, listen carefully. Inhale your right leg to the sky. You can stay and hang out here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. So a little twist. Use your obliques. Push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow or armpit, so get as high as you can. Yes, inhale, three-legged, stretch it out. Now everybody, exhale, knee to your nose, and then step forward, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, strong through your legs. Lift your heart, lift your gaze, reach up. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, lean forward, navel to spine connection, preparing for your balance. With your inhale, back foot floats up. Keep your back leg strong. Stay for your exhale, add some arms if you would like. Maybe you try something different. Nice work. Inhale, back to crescent, soft landing if possible. Lift your heart, lift your gaze, reach. Exhale, hands to the earth. Twist. So inhale, your right arm to the sky. Open up through the right side of your chest. Exhale, let it go. Hands over to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift on an in-breath. Arms if you want. Thanks, Kim. And exhale, dive as deep as you can. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Navel to spine, all the way to empty. Halfway lift, breathe in, fingertips on the ground. As you exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Take a pause here in your standing splits. You can absolutely stay or option for balancing half moon. So reach your right fingertips out in front of you, lengthen your spine. Left hand can come to left hip or left arm to the sky. Left hip stacks on top of right. So your hips are now open. Yeah. No matter what variation you are in, no matter which pose you are in, your back leg is strong and powerful. Your breath is there. Take one more inhale wherever you are at your fullest expression. Exhale, nice and easy, tiny little potato bug ball. So bring your left foot down next to right. Curl in, get small, empty out. Halfway lift, heels down, spine parallel to the ground. Breathe in. Exhale, fold, bow. One last time, chair pose. Weight in your heels, bend your knees, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. So swing your arms back, option to float up to tiptoes. Stay on your tiptoes if you want. High mountain all the way up as tall as you can grow. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. Maybe stay on your tiptoes, swan dive, exhale all the way down. Very nice. Halfway lift, heels on the ground, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana. You are almost there, stick with it. Inhale, open your heart, shoulders down and back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, strong and powerful. You can hold here or exhale, left knee, right elbow. So use your obliques, shoulders over wrists on your back, tippy toes. Nice, Eileen. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit as high as you can get on your arm. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch it out. Now everybody, exhale, knee to your nose, then step through, low lunge. Rise up, crescent lunge. Breathe in, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands to your front thigh, lean forward, navel to spine connection, preparing for your balance. Inhale, back foot floats up, strong through your back leg. Stay for your exhale, option to add arms. Nice job. Back to crescent lunge, soft landing if possible. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, hands come down slowly, intentionally. Twist. Inhale, your left arm reaches up. Gaze up at your left fingertips. Exhale, unwind. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Halfway lift position with your inhale. Arms are an option if you'd like. Work your fold, exhale, crown towards the ground, sit bones towards the sky, navel to your spine, all the way to empty. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, rotate your toes forward, low lunge. Standing splits, breathe in, right leg floats high. Stay in your standing splits or option for balancing half moon. Left fingertips reach out in front of you a little bit so your spine lengthens. Right hand to right hip or right arm to the sky. Open your hips so right hip stacks on top of left. Strong, powerful through your right leg wherever you are at. Soften your face. See if you can feel your breath moving into all the little spaces. One last big inhale. Exhale, tiny little potato bug ball. Curl in, get small. Good job. You can stay in your potato bug ball or invitation to take toe stand instead. So squeeze your inner thighs, your inner knees, point your knees forward, bring your hands up to your heart, balancing on your tiptoes. So focus your gaze somewhere in front of you. Soften your face, slow deep breaths. Think of calming or telling your body it's okay, that it's safe. Tell your body from the inside, tell your body with your breath, slow, steady. Take two more. Good work. Next time you inhale, good job, you guys. Halfway lift position. So heels down, spine long, realign. And then exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank vinyasa your way. Meet in child's pose. If hero's pose, just kneeling position sounds better, then take that instead. So just give yourself a moment to slow down, to reconnect, kind of recalibrate. So if your breath has sped up, see if you can make it deep. See if you can make it spacious. See if you can even make it smooth. Exhales that last just a little bit longer than your inhales. And just take a moment to notice what's going on inside of you. To notice the energy that we've stirred up. To notice any emotions that might have come up. And if you want a couple open mouth sighs, go for it. As you're ready in your next couple of rounds, take it back to downward facing dog. All right, my friends, from your down dog, inhale your right leg back and up. And then this time, open up your hip. So bend your knee, reach your knee out and up towards the sky. So it's literally like your right hip is a hinge on a door. Your right leg is the door. It just swings open. So see if you can feel this in your right hip rather than in your hands or your shoulders. Take one more inhale, lift your right knee a little higher. Stay here or exhale, flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you, nice and easy. Yeah, good, Christine. Reach your right arm forward and reach your heart forward. Press your hips up. Feel your back muscles hug around your spine, supporting your spine. Take one more round. And then everybody meet in a three-legged down dog. So come back, right leg extended, square off your hips. So feel the difference. Take one more big inhale, pressing up through your right foot. As you exhale, step your right foot all the way up, top of your yoga mat. And then this time we'll move into a warrior two. So pivot your back heel down, cartwheel your arms up. From your warrior two, so take a moment to settle in, find your stance. And then we're gonna bring our hands behind our back, interlace our fingers. So once you've got your fingers interlaced, roll your shoulders back and down, shoulder blades hug your spine. If you can, start to reach your hands back, maybe even a little back bend. So heart lifts up as knuckles reach down. One more inhale. Exhale, ostrich pose. So you're gonna keep your same stance in your legs. Crown of your head comes down towards the center of your yoga mat. So not towards the front of your mat. It's not a humble warrior. It's from Forest Yoga. It's called ostrich pose. So head towards the center of your mat. Keep bending deeply into your front knee. Keep tracking your front knee towards your pinky toe. So try not to let your front knee fall inwards. It's fine if your butt sticks out behind you. Keep pressing through your back foot. Your back leg is nice and long. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, hands to your low back, release your clasp, fingertips to the ground. So from here, you can just stay where you're at or move into Skandasana. So if you want to take it into Skandasana, left toes pivot to face up towards the sky. Try to keep your right heel down. So watch this, you guys. This is how I think about it. It's literally like your butt comes down as your toes go up. So it looks like this. Watch my right heel too. So everything stays down here, butt goes down, left toes go up. So rather than making it come from somewhere else, it's coming from your groin. Wherever you're at, couple more rounds, feeling into your posture. Nice work. Imagine your heels are magnetized. Try to squeeze them towards each other. Maybe lift your hands up. And then go ahead, if your hands are lifted, bring them back to the ground. And then let's just transition into a low lunge facing towards the front of our mat. So however you need to get there, low lunge. Right leg to the sky, three-legged down dog. Might feel nice to open your hip here. When you are ready, pigeon pose, right shin forward. Set your body down gently. So right hip pulls back. Plug the femur bones into the sockets. Bow when you're ready. If you'd rather take this in a seat or on your back instead, please feel free. Slow, deep breaths. Good. Very nice awareness. Send your breath down into your hips. So you can soften your face a little more. Unclench your jaw. Open mouth sighs are welcome at any time. About 5 more. Soften your neck, your shoulders. And imagine you can soften even through the back of your heart. Last couple of rounds. Slowly, end of your next exhale, begin to lift your upper body. We're gonna meet in a three-legged tabletop. So you'll plant your hands, you'll tuck your back toes and scoot your back knee forward, then unthread your right leg, give it a nice little shake out. Good job. From here, pivot on your left knee, so your left foot comes out behind you like a little kickstand. And then right arm to the sky, or modified side plank, opening up towards the right wall. You can leave your right foot on the ground or set your right foot on the ground to further modify if you want. Reach your right arm forward, lengthen your right side. Stay here, our final option, bend your right knee, reach back, grab hold of your right foot. If you can kick your foot back, rotate your heart to look up. Breathe, spread your right toes, take one more great big breath wherever you are at. End of your exhale, slowly release, hands and knees. Bring your knees together. Walk both hands off the left side of your yoga mat. Reach your hips back into the right. Press your right armpit gently towards the ground. Breathe into your right side. And then as you're ready, just switch sides. So you can rise up if you want to transition, or just stay low and crawl your hands off the right side of your mat, hips back into the left. Left side long, breathe into it. When you feel pretty even, come back to center, downward facing dog. If you'd like, you can take a vinyasa on your own, otherwise just walk it out. Slow, steady Ujjayi breath, just a little longer. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Try not to move through hands or shoulders. Bend your left knee, reach your left knee out and up. So peel your left hip open. Stack it on top of right. Active through your left foot. Lift your left knee a little higher. One more in-breath. Stay right here or exhale. Flip your dog. So step your left foot down behind you. Nice, Celeste. Heart forward. Press your hips up. So try to get any flexion, any bending out of the front of your hips. Breathe down into your belly. Awesome poses. One last round. Your fullest expression. End of your exhale. Bring it back. Three-legged down dog. Everyone. Left leg to the sky, square off your hips, breathe in. Use your core strength, step your left foot forward, low lunge to begin, and then we'll rise up to a warrior two stance. So back heel pivots down, cartwheel your arms up, settle in. All right, once you've got your legs set, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and then switch your fingers to one finger over so it feels a little bit funky, a little bit unnatural. Roll your shoulders back and down. If you can, reach your hands back. Add a baby back bend, heart up, gaze up, inhale. Now keep your legs the same, hinge at your hips. Exhale, ostrich pose. So you dive forward and then crown towards the ground. Try not to let your left knee fall in, but keep it working out towards your pinky toe. So press into the outer edges of both feet. Keep bending deeply into your front knee, lunging deeply into your front leg. Feel the stretch in your groin. Take just one more inhale, lift your knuckles higher. Good, exhale, hands to your low back, then release your clasp fingertips to the ground. So you can either stay here, it's just more of a forward fold variation, or move into Skandasana. So again, butt comes down as right toes pivot up. If possible, so it's just that simultaneous movement, butt down, right toes up. Try to keep your left heel on the ground if you can. If you have enough strength in your legs, you might be able to lift your hands. Imagine your heels are magnetized, squeeze them towards each other. Flex your right toes. Good job. Take about 2 more breaths in your pose, wherever you've chosen to go with it. And then end of your next exhale, low lunge position. So transition however you need to. Come back into a low lunge. And then from your low lunge, three-legged down dog, left leg to the sky. Might feel good to open your hip for a moment. When you're ready, pigeon pose, left shin to the top of your mat. Set your body down gently. Good. Pull your left hip back. Right hip forward, plug the femur bones into the hip sockets. And then start your bow whenever you're ready. Keep pulling your left hip back as you take your heart forward. Breathe. Just notice whatever there is to notice. Feel whatever there is to feel, your body, your hips. If you can, rather than trying to get away from the sensation, embrace it. Breathe into it, soften around it. So teach your body, it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel uncomfortable. Even when you're uncomfortable, you're safe. You can relax. You can let go. So make your exhales a little bit longer than your inhales. Calm your nervous system. Unclench your jaw. Loosen up through your forehead, eyebrows, eyelids. Open mouth exhales at any time. Few more breaths. And even notice your thoughts. Notice where you go to distract yourself. And then come back over and over again, about 3 more. Soften through your heart. What does that feel like? How can you embody that? Take one last great big breath. End of your next exhalation, start to lift your upper body. Plant your hands, tuck your back toes, scoot your back knee forward a little bit, and then unthread your left leg. Take it back behind you, give it a nice little shake out. So we're in a three-legged tabletop. When you're ready, pivot on your right knee so your right foot comes out behind you like a little kickstand, and then left arm to the sky, open up. You want to set your left foot down on the ground, totally fine with me. See if you can reach your left arm forward towards the front wall and then feel the length in your left side body. Yes. Stay here or bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your foot, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Try not to kick up, but kick back. Rotate your heart to look up. Press your hips gently forward. One more huge round of breath wherever you're at. Nice job, you guys. End of your exhale, slowly release. Back to hands and knees. One more time, knees together. Walk your hands off the right side of your mat. So child's pose with a side body stretch. Reach your hips back into the left as you gently work your left armpit towards the earth. Switch to the other side as you're ready. You can lift and then walk your hands over. You can stay low. Gently press your right armpit down. Breathe into your right side. When you're finished here, you can either come back to a regular child's pose for a couple breaths, or take it back to down dog for a couple breaths. Or if you want one last vinyasa, now would be your time to take it. So you choose what feels best to you. What's most skillful for you today. Wherever you've chosen, one more big full body breath. Invitation to exhale out your mouth if you'd like. And then meet on hands and knees, tabletop. From here, just find your way down onto your back. So however you would like to get there, and even whichever direction you would like to face, I do not care. All the way down. And then once you're on your back, draw your knees towards your belly. Just find a little rock from side to side. Your low back, a nice little massage against the ground. You can even start to work through your hips by circling your knees in opposite directions or drawing hearts with your knees. When you're ready, supine spinal twist. Both of your knees fall over to the right side. If there's a different variation that you would like to take, choice is always yours. So if you want to cross your legs, if you want to straighten one leg, it's only up to you. Now just feel the ground underneath you and give your weight to it. Let it hold you. Letting go of any resistance. Even imagine that any stress you're holding, you can just give it to the earth. Let it hold it for you for a moment. So everything in your life right now, just let it fall away. Be here in this space with your breath, with your body. Right here, right now, everything is profoundly okay. Breathe into that. Give yourself a couple more breaths on this side. And then after your couple more breaths, just start a transition to the other side. Take your time to neutralize just a bit before moving to the other side. So maybe a little rock, maybe a squeeze of your legs, tiny little potato bug ball as you lay on the ground. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Exhale to just melt more deeply into your twists. When you feel pretty even on both sides, come back to the center and find a happy baby posture. So take a moment, rock it out, maybe even straighten one leg and then the other. So a few breaths in happy baby. And then if there are any more movements, stretches, poses, anywhere else that you want to go to complete your own personal practice, give yourself about 5 to 10 breaths to move through those. If you want to go straight in if you want to go straight into your Shavasana, please feel free. My really short and sweet thought for you today. It says, the story that there is something wrong with you is the biggest block to your growth, happiness, and peace. For some reason, a lot of us have this belief deep down inside of us that there's something wrong with us. It's not conscious, but when we do something wrong, that's where we go. We mess something up, that's where we go. There's something wrong with me. If somebody doesn't love us, that's where we go. There's something wrong with me. There is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. You are perfectly imperfect, just as you are. So start to believe that. Start to give yourself compassion. Start to show yourself love, even the darkest parts of you. Give yourself the benefit of the doubt. When you mess up, be kind. Don't beat yourself up. The story that there is something wrong with you is the biggest block to your growth, to your happiness, and your peace. So for these last few moments, can you trust that you are perfect just as you are, that everything in this world, on this planet, is unfolding exactly as it should? And just let your breath now become completely effortless. Let your muscles soften and relax. And give yourself these last few moments. Just feel the wide open space, what lies inside of you. Let the sound of the bowls, the energy, the frequency, the vibrations just move through you and soak them all in. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Just slowly bring gentle movement back into your physical body. As you feel ready, roll to either side, fetal position. Give yourself a moment, just resting there, curling into yourself in this nurturing pose. Just in some way, shape, or form, visualize for yourself or embody in some way the energy of our practice, the energy from that sound bath, just kind of absorbing into your being. And using the strength in your arms, guide yourself up into seated meditation. So right back where we began our practice, sitting up nice and tall, facing towards the front of the room. Maybe some little movements if you settle in. Eventually, eyes closed and hands gathered to your own heart. Prayer hands. And just take one last moment to bow your head to your heart and acknowledge yourself for being here today, for taking the time, making the effort to show up, to do your practice, to connect with a deeper part of who you are. Thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I took you like 10 minutes over. I can't help myself. I want to give you a good shavasana. For sure, please, guys. Sorry that I lost the picture. Okay.